Hey guys, Brony Based Analysis here with another reaction video. This time we are reacting to Season 5, Episode 15, Rarity Investigates. We get 2 consecutive Rarity episodes, kicking off this half season. And let's see how this episode goes. In 3, 2, 1. Hey, it seems like we're back into the Canonlot Boutique with...
Oh, Sassy Saddles, don't you just love my new
Yes, thanks, Rarity.
gowns? Sequins and sashes, Rarity, they're exquisite. Where in Equestria did you find the inspiration? Oh, I modeled them after the adventures of Shadow Spade.
Shadow
The story
Spade.
goes with mystery and suspense, and best of all, fabulous costumes.
Of course.
Perfect. What you doing? Just making some minor adjustments.
And that's Rarity for you.
Shadow Spade believes it all comes down to attention to detail. And so do I. There. Now it's perfect. Hey, guys. My bad.
I wonder how many times Rainbow Dash has crashed into, like when someone fixes something and Rainbow Dash just like crashes in and just ruins everything. It's kind of like a trend for Rainbow Dash. Makes it all completely have fun. You are my very best friends. Alright, let's kick it off.
Sorry I messed up your dress thingy.
At least Rainbow Dash is helping out.
What are you doing in Canterlot? I'm here for Princess Celestia's Royal Garden opening tomorrow. Oh, yes. Rumor has it the gardens are especially lush this season. I've heard that the Wonderbolts will be kicking things off with an aerial display.
Ooh.
You heard right.
Right.
Rainbow Dash is here to fly with them. So exciting. Well, kind of exciting. Technically, I'm not flying. I'm just the lucky reserve who was called in to be the backup flyer in case a Wonderbolt.
Continuity.
Oh, don't be so modest. Out of all
Continuity.
the you were the one.
I really like how they're referring back to other season episodes, like Rainbow Dash's reserve status in the Wonderbolt. I almost said Shadowbolt.
Charming and show off my newest feminist couture. I wouldn't miss it for all of Equestria. Great. See you tonight.
Nice, Rainbow. Oh,
Oh my, oh, there's been a mistake. I ordered Dragon Cut stones, and these are hoof polished.
I'm sorry, but I've got a full load of deliveries today. I'm not sure I have time to redo your order.
Ooh. That's...
Oh, of course you don't.
Oh, no, Rarity.
Honestly, I don't know how you keep all of those orders straight.
Well, it is pretty tough. And what with the boxes all being box-shaped.
Box-shaped?
Oh, yeah,
Pull it together, man. Keep your excitement in your pants.
If there was any way you could squeeze in one more little delivery, I would be eternally grateful.
Well, for you, Rarity, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, Rarity.
You could sweet talk a filly out of candy.
Sweet talk, more like seduce, I would say.
Now, you simply must help me pick out an outfit for tonight. Something from the new collection, of course.
And I guess this is the dinner.
Let's grab some grub. Is that Juniper Phoenix I smell? No, it's
That...
Yeah, Juniper Phoenix is one of my favorite stallion colognes.
Cologne.
Mine as well. It's masculine and it's soft, with the barest
Rainbow.
Rarity, don't you know who this is? burns and scars?
Of course.
It's Wind Rider! Oh,
Wind Rider.
so nice to meet you. You didn't let me finish. He's a living legend. He holds
Whoa.
the Wonderbolt record in the Mustang Marathon.
Well, that was a long time ago. Honestly, I
Ooh,
can't believe I still
he's
hold
probably one of those
Wind Rider. See him at
old
Race
time-
Dash. She's one of our
old timing
Mustang reserves.
old flyers stereotypes, I guess you could say.
Oh, I'm nowhere near as good as you. I mean, I'm fast, but I don't have the endurance to go long distances. Don't be modest. A little
Rarity Dash
practice
does seem like a sprinter
records in no time.
in terms of the air.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Phillies.
Not as nice.
It's like he has the voice of that guy who makes those
I can't believe I just met
those trailers. I forget. I always, you know, guys, I am so sorry. I just have I just have a bad memory. I think it was like Honest Trailers or something. If that's his voice.
Guess I'll just watch Wind Rider being awesome from the sidelines.
It's okay. You can always observe. Maybe you can
I don't suppose
learn
I keep you company.
from him from the sidelines.
Good. They always let friends and family come watch practices. Ooh. Oh.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
poor Rarity.
Let me help clean that up.
Ew. Ew.
Almost impossible to get stains out of silk, but not to worry. I've come prepared.
That's Rarity for you.
That dinner was absolutely divine. Thanks for inviting me. Ooh, you're staying in the East Tower? Those rooms have the best view of Canterlot.
Mm.
How lucky are we? Well, we better get some shut-eye before practice. See you tomorrow, Rarity. Good night.
And the next day later. Well, it's the same. It's the same field from season 2. Well, obviously.
If you weren't here, well, I don't know who I'd be talking to right now.
You'd be talking to me.
Soren.
Spitfire's mom sent a message that she was sick. She had to leave to take care of her.
Aww.
Oh no! I hope her mom's okay.
Me too. In the meantime, we need you to fly in her place.
Like in the actual show?
Unless Spitfire comes back, yes.
I will you down, Soren.
And of course, Rainbow Dash. Fangirls.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! I'm gonna get to fly with Wind Rider. The Wonderbolt, 'cause I'm the bestest and I'm awesome. And
Yeah.
they know it.
Do the Ocho Ocho, I guess.
Dash,
Let her have this, darling.
Of course, Rarity. Oh, Rarity gets to sit in the booth. Oh.
Hello there, the Framedor family.
Family. My daughter's a Wonderbolt, but I don't see her up there. Do you know Spitfire?
Ooh, you're
Spitfire.
Spitfire's mom.
Oh.
But I thought you were sick.
What?
Well, Spitfire
Oh.
got a note from you saying you weren't feeling well, and she went home to take care of you.
I didn't
Oh.
send a note.
That's so strange.
Stormy
Oh.
Flare? Aren't you supposed to be sick? Okay, what's happening?
I don't know, but I do know I didn't send my daughter a note.
Could some pony have sent Spitfire a fake note? Who
Uh-oh.
would do such a thing?
Some pony who wanted her out of the show, I suppose.
Why would any pony want that?
Maybe, so they could take her spot.
Oh no. Of course the element of loyalty wouldn't do that, right? Am I right?
Me? I would never do that to Spitfire. Why would you think it was me? I did see you and Spitfire leave the dinner together. We were room neighbors in the
Okay.
castle. And you did say you would do anything to fly with Wind Rider.
That doesn't mean anything though.
Anything?
Spitfire came by my room and told me she had to go see her mom at around midnight. Where were you then?
I was
Sleeping?
asleep at midnight.
There we
It
go.
was a totally amazing dream. There I was at the arena, flying with Wind Rider and the Wonderbolts, like I've always wanted to.
Not helping.
Never mind. Not helping.
Uh-oh. Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash, if you can prove that some pony else is behind Spitfire's disappearance before the start of the show, then you can still fly with us. In the meantime, Misty Fly, Blaze, head over to Stormy Flare's house and try to find Spitfire and bring her back. I have to warn you. If you sent that letter, the bylaws are clear. I'd have no choice but to ban you from the Wonderbolts forever. Understand?
Uh-oh.
I understand. But how am I gonna
The rules
prove
are
I
tough,
didn't
man,
send
being a
letter that I
Wonderbolt.
didn't send? With me! Detective Rarity is on the case, and we're going to get to the bottom of this faster than my costume change. Yeah. What's with the getup? Obviously, I am channeling Shadow Spade through these gorgeous garments, and she would say that the best way to prove that you didn't send the letter is to find out whoever did. First up, the scene of the crime.
Very black and
We
white.
had a long road ahead of
This is
us,
what is this? The
Rainbow Dash.
1920s?
Well, not too long because we didn't have much
Nice.
time. But the point
Accompanying muted trumpet.
is, I was up for the challenge.
Muted trumpet jazz.
There I was.
Tell you what, this
serving
mystery
coffee,
seems a little bit better than the
and
mystery of the
looking
Friendship
cute while
Express.
doing it. This must be the envelope for the letter Spitfire got.
Rainbow Dash's
These look
hair.
like hairs from a rainbow mane. That's not good. Rainbow Dash was getting antsy.
Nice close-up.
I had faith I could clear her name and find the real culprit. What are you doing? Oh, just thinking thoughts. Rainbow Dash was right. In order to solve the mystery, we had to be focused, driven, 100% in the... Ooh! The damask pattern on these curtains is exquisite. Oh, and this velvet rope holder. Oh, it's... We don't have time to look at the decor. They're gonna kick me out of the Wonderbolts unless we solve this thing. I know, Rainbow. And I'm on this case like a charm on a bracelet. Here's what I'm thinking. Some pony had to bring Spitfire that letter, which means some pony must have seen them.
And of course, you gotta question the Royal
I just have
Guard.
a few questions for you, and I'm sure once we get some things cleared up, we'll... Come on, Rarity. We don't have all day. Where were you on the night of last night at midnight?
We were
That's some
here
intense
guarding the hallway
interrogation,
like we were supposed to.
Rainbow.
A likely story.
I'm telling you, we were there all night, and no one went in or out of that hallway.
Except for you.
What are you trying to say?
Just that there are only 2 rooms in the northwest wing, yours and Spitfire's. So the only other pony who had access to that wing was you.
Uh-oh.
The waters were getting choppy. Rainbow Dash's tactics were...
I like how they just like
It was time for another
it
report.
just goes from like reality to like Rarity's point of view. Oh, Rarity.
Castle guards have such a difficult job. I'm guessing that at times it can be rather boring.
It is. I've counted all 345 bolts in the ceiling tiles 293 times.
Of course, being a castle guard...
Of course, Rarity tries to use the power of seduction on the Royal Guard.
You more than deserved it.
You're right. We don't get a lot of recognition for what we do.
Except for last night when some
You guys are
ponies
royal
enough to
guards.
leave a cake for us. So we did take one little break when we ate that cake.
What kind of cake was it?
Cherry with a custard filling.
Was the frosting vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Was the base of the cake decorated with buttercream rosettes?
It was.
Ugh, who cares how it was decorated? Rainbow Dash was questioning my methods, but I knew what I was
Well,
doing.
at this point, I would question your method too, Rarity.
Did I say that one out loud? I mean, even I think I'm guilty at this point. I really did want to fly in that show. What if I wrote that note when I was asleep? Do you know what I do when I sleep? Because I sure don't. Oh, calm down, Rainbow Dash. We'll get to the bottom of this. There's only one bakery in Canterlot that makes a chocolate cherry cake with custard filling and buttercream frosting rosettes, and that's Cinnamon Chai's Tea and Cake Shop. Hello, how can I help you? I've heard you have the best chocolate cherry custard cake with buttercream frosting rosettes in town.
Dude, the music is so good.
Travel in the right circles. We have the only chocolate cherry custard cake with buttercream frosting rosettes in town.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
but some ponies already bought it. Who was the lucky pony?
I can't even say.
Why? Because it was some pony famous?
No, because it was hard to tell. She was wearing a trench coat, sunglasses, and a scarf around her head.
She.
They covered most of her face, but I do remember She had a really deep, raspy voice.
What do you mean, raspy?
Well, something like yours.
Oh.
If there's anything else you can remember, dish.
Well, have I got a story for you? The pony who bought the cake threw a big fit when she accidentally got chocolate ganache on her scarf.
That's terrible. What color was the scarf?
White? No, maybe more an ivory.
You don't say. I can't believe you're talking fashion at a time like this. Rainbow, don't panic. I need you to trust me. Trust you? You spend more time changing clothes than trying to help me. I'm dead.
Oh.
No, you're not. Come on.
The muted trumpet player.
Rainbow Dash was obviously upset, but I had all my ducks.
Gee, Red, you want to share?
Except one. Going to like it.
Geez, Red, you want to share that umbrella with Rainbow Dash?
Were correct.
I guess that would make sense to go back to the Wonderbolt practice arena.
Where could she be?
I found the culprit.
I just love how
Spitfire away, and
like it just goes from color to like black and white.
he was none other than Wind Rider. Rarity, I can't believe you would accuse Wind Rider of framing me. He's a living legend for Pony's sake. Oh,
That doesn't mean anything, you know. Anyone could be at fault.
what evidence could you possibly have? All you did was ask about cake, admire decor, and change outfits a gazillion times. Let me explain. I
Oh,
never
true.
believed you would send Spitfire away.
But there's probably a
When we
method
found
to
the
her
rainbow
madness.
hairs in Spitfire's room, I could tell they didn't fall out. They were cut. No,
That explains the
pony
straight-
leaves hair in a chunk.
Straight
Look
cut.
at the ends. It's a straight line. They were clearly cut with shears, which means some pony planted it. Then, when we were examining Spitfire's room, I smelled something on the envelope. Juniper Phoenix, Wind Rider's cologne of choice. Then, in the castle hallway, I noticed some of the damask curtains fell out of their velvet rope holder, indicating that some pony had been hiding behind them. Perhaps after they dropped off the fake letter?
Juniper Phoenix is a very popular fragrance, and any pony could have moved those curtains.
Precisely why I questioned
Anyone.
the castle guards. They were at their post at the entrance to the hallway all night, except for a small window of time when some pony brought them cake.
Ooh.
Cake was ordered by a girl pony with a raspy voice. Whoever ordered the cake got a chocolate stain on their ivory scarf. And I couldn't help but notice that Wind Rider's scarf is tied in a tight Windsor knot instead of its usual loose slip knot. And why is that? Is it to hide the chocolate stain?
The welcome scream.
Chris, Wonderbolts, you don't believe a word of this, right?
Just admit it. You're as guilty of framing Rainbow Dash as you are of ruining that ivory scarf.
Fine. You caught me. I did it.
But why, Wind Rider? Is it because I took the last broccoli at the dinner and you really, really wanted it? No.
That seems
I
logical.
was afraid that you would break his long-distance Wonderbolt
At least
record.
for Rainbow Dash.
I heard him when Spitfire said you were close to breaking his record. He said, and I quote, "That's the polite but disingenuous laugh you make when you want to seem happy, but really, you're not."
I thought if I could get Rainbow Dash kicked out of the Wonderbolts forever, my record would be preserved.
Really? That is
That's
so
kind of-
not cool. And I thought you were the coolest Wonderbolt ever, until now.
I did what I had to
Oh.
do to protect my record. Sometimes you gotta play dirty to be the best.
That's not what being a Wonderbolt
Kinda.
is all about.
She's right.
Uh,
Wonderbolts look out for each other. Which reminds me, where is Spitfire?
I sent her the letter
Uh-oh.
intending to be Stormy Flare. I told her I had Pegasitis, and the only cure is the ice iris in the Crystal Mountains.
No wonder she's been gone so long.
Oh.
Ice irises are almost impossible to find in spring.
The Crystal Mountains are too far for any pony to make it there and back before the Royal Garden opening. Rainbow Dash, we need you to fly in Spitfire's place.
But Spitfire shouldn't have to miss this. I'm gonna get her.
Well, you'll never make it in time.
Then there's no time to lose.
Oh, there's no montage?
Rainbow Dash is
Dang.
still on. Oh, don't panic. If I know Rainbow Dash, she'll come through.
At the nick of time.
You're back! I can't believe you made it!
I wouldn't have if Rainbow hadn't found me so fast. Gave me enough time to fly back. Rare, I couldn't have done it without you. And I'm sorry I doubted you. But why didn't you tell me what you were doing? Well, I didn't want to get your hopes up until I was sure. And I couldn't be sure until I saw that chocolate stain. Thank you for believing in me, even when I was doubting you. I'm some friend, huh? Actually, you're quite a good friend. You went to get Spitfire, even though it meant you couldn't fly today. I'll get my chance one day. Or today. How'd you like Windrider's spot in the show?
You can't do this to me. I'm one of the greatest Wonderbolts there ever was.
Not anymore. For attempting to frame Rainbow Dash, I hereby strip you of your Wonderbolt status.
Get wrecked, Windrider.
So, would you like to fly with us?
Would I?
Rainbow Dash?
No, she had her moment already. Besides, the show's gonna start soon.
So my friend got her moment in the sun, or the center of an aerial flower, as the case may be. And as for me, I got a chance to show off my Femme Mystique chic collection.
That's nice, dear.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Alright. Okay. That was I really liked that episode. It was pretty cool. Especially the contrasting color and 1920s black and white mystery style. It was pretty cool. I really did enjoy this episode. Had some pretty good laughs. I actually had more laughs than the first episode of the half of season 5, which is a good thing. And I think overall, it's pretty good. I like this episode. I think I might want to watch this again because, you know, the silly mystery tropes that happen like almost every mystery movie, or at least in the 1920s, at least. Alright, final thoughts. I think this was a really good episode. Had, 2 Rarity episodes in a row. I mean, come on. Honestly, Rarity does need a little bit more screen time than, like, the rest of all the other characters. So, that's that. And, let's see if I can come up with a review for this episode. Till then, I am Brony Base Analysis, signing out.